Alrighty, welcome to episode 11 of Black Holes Let's Play series. Today I'm going to be pretty busy because there's something I really want, and I'm getting tired of having to work through all this GregTech stuff, so I'm going to try and do it as fast as possible, pretty much, and still explain things, so we can get on to other mods and other stuff. So what I want to make is what I talked about last time, an industrial blast furnace. Okay, so, gonna need an advanced machine block, a copper nickel heating coil, 4 of them. Okay, ferrous and copper in a rolling machine. And then 2 induction furnaces. Copper, another advanced machine block, electric furnace, iron furnace, redstone, electronic circuit. Okay. Rolling machine is iron, pistons, and a crafting table. Not too hard. So, let's see, where do I start? Coal dust. I got plenty of coal dust because we're going to need it for that, yeah, the machine blocks. And we're also going to need metal, mixed metal ingots. Where is some of that zinc? These steel plates are from Railcraft. GregTech just uses those instead of its own when Railcraft is installed. Okay, rolling machine. Now this is a Railcraft block for crafting things, and GregTech adds some recipes to it. Come on. Uses Minecraft tools, just like that. This block is actually special in that it keeps using energy even when it's not doing anything. See, bump, which is kind of annoying, but whatever. Really? Okay. You used to be able to make these out of just using aluminum in here. Then Greg went and made it more complicated, as usual. Okay, I'm gonna have to gather more rubber. Be back later. Okay, got rubber cooking up. Made the 2 induction furnaces. These are actually really awesome. The induction furnace is vanilla IC2 item or block that can accept medium voltage. It's one of the few vanilla IC2 blocks that can. Basically, it's a really fast furnace. You can smelt 2 things at once, and it has this heat value here. So if you smelt stuff in here, it will slowly heat up, and it will start out very slow. But then, as the heat value rises, it stays on. If you leave it on, it'll get faster and faster and faster. Or you can apply a redstone signal to it, and it will use 1 EU per tick just to slowly raise up the heat level. And then when you put things in it, it'll be nice and warm, and boom, it'll go through really fast, which is what I recommend doing. Anyway. Nope. Copper, dummy. I am completely out of copper. Oh man. Yeah, those 2, they use a lot of copper. I need to go mine more copper. It's not possible for me to finish this without more copper. Okay. Yeah, I guess I gotta go mining again. Sorry. Be back. Alright. I got a bunch of copper. And what now? Should be it. Right? That. And then where did I put the... Oh. Bam. Industrial blast furnace. Okay, let's put this down here. Greg Tech item. It's basically, well, the industrial version of the blast furnace up there. What's the red blinking light mean? Well, incomplete machine casing. Just like this blast furnace is a multi-block, Greg Tech has his own multi-blocks. What it does is you have this block here, and then right this here is a map, it's a description of what the shape of the multi-block needs to be behind it, and you need to build these using machine casings. So in this one, you need it's the same shape as that up there, 3 by 3 by 4. Although optionally you can put lava blocks in the middle, which I'm totally going to do. And then the green one represents where this block itself is supposed to be. So you need to have 3 back there, up. So that's why I have the recipe for this here, the standard machine casing. There are 3 tiers. This is the only one we need, or the highest one we need. Not too expensive, but we're going to need a couple of them. 34. Because you can't make 34 because they come in sets of 4, so I'm going to make 36. Anyway, the tricky thing about this one is how I'm going to get power into it. Because it needs to have stuff behind it. So it can't be with these regular ones. I'm thinking of putting it up here, and having the power conduit sneak over and come up from the top. Yeah, that should be good. Anyway, you can accept medium voltage. Did I say that? In 128. So anyway, I need to make a bunch of these. Fortunately, I just saw we can use sturdy casings, which are from forestry, and they're basically the same thing as the the machine block, except with bronze. Although you know what? Actually, right now bronze is I have less bronze than iron, so never mind. I guess I'll use the refined iron, and then you can use aluminum, and then a bunch more electronic circuits. So I'm gonna need a couple of these. I need 36 of them. Okay, the 36 times 4, the 9. Yes, 9. We need 9 sets of these, so that means we need 18 electronic circuits. 9 times 6 is 54. Nope. Not even close. Completely out of charcoal to make more. Okay. Well, we can't use refined iron. We'll probably be doing that. And then we're gonna need 9 machine casings. Or machine blocks. Let's just cook up another whole stack of iron. Need lots and lots of iron for these things. Lots and lots and lots. Let's just make whatever aluminum we have. 6, 12, that's 3 sets. It's 4 sets. I just had some charcoal, I could use that. I don't have any charcoal or any wood to make into charcoal. Oh well. If only we had a blast furnace that was powered by electricity instead of charcoal. Soon. Ah, haha, haha. Do have a whole bunch of refined iron in here. Okay, so that's all that we'll need. I'll have to consider upgrading those. The upgrades aren't too terribly expensive. Was that enough for 4 sets? We need 5 more to make 9. Okay, now we just need the rubber. Which is gonna take a while, so I think I'll just skip ahead to when I got all the rubber. Okay, I got a lot of rubber this time. 11. That's still not enough. I need 18. I still need 7 more. Yeah. This is expensive. I do like that new shift clicking thingy. And yeah, it's super awesome. You know what? I can't put it there, can I? I can take some real shenanigans to get this to fit in. And, you know, look good without having wires hanging out of walls and stuff. Unless I use another. I'm hatching me an idea. Oh, you know, well, I guess we could probably move this ladder at least, because the ladder would be in the way too if I put it there. This thing is big. It would come up here. If I put it here, it would need all the space behind it in a 3x3 area. This wouldn't be in the way, but the ladder would be. I had to move the ladder if I did that here. It's not too bad though. I could move the ladder pretty easily. Nothing says it has to be right here. Wouldn't need those spots. Right. It wouldn't need these spots. It would need 3 from here. It would need it back here. Still, I had to move the ladder, but that's not that big a deal. I could move the ladder somewhere else. That's probably not enough. That is not enough. Oh man, I put them in the compressor. That's not right. I need them in the plate bending machine. Okay, give me more rubber. Just a sec. Okay, now this is enough. What? Unless, of course, I ran out of refined iron. Okay. Now it's enough. 15, 16, 17, 18. Yes! I will use all that extra. Right, okay, we get this. 16. 20, 24, 28, 32, 36. Alright, 2 buckets of lava. that was maybe not the best idea. Whatever. Bam! See that? Aw, yeah, it worked. Oh, jeez. Okay. At some point I'll have to figure out where else I'm gonna put that ladder. Oh, and power. Got it. I just gotta hook something up. It's not too bad. That might just be enough. Okay. Now to cover that up, my microphone fell off. I apologize. Okay. To cover that up, we're gonna use something from the mod Imibis Microblocks. We're going to need a saw. This one, hacksaw. Uses 2 diamonds, but I have plenty. I went mining today. I found 17 diamonds in one expedition. It was crazy. Okay. If you ever played with Red Power Microblocks, these ones are a lot like them. So we take this hacksaw and put a block underneath it. You can cut the block in half into slabs. You can cut the slabs into panels, and panels into covers, and a bunch more things too. Look at that. But what's really cool about them is you can place them right here. Look at that. That is so awesome. It's just, you can't even see. It is so awesome of him that he can somehow interact with other mods. I mean, he can do it on the anything. Wow, it's insane. Awesome. Okay. Now that that's all hidden. Thanks, Hacksaw. You're gonna be my new best friend, I just know it. Okay. All that jazz was because you need this much in order to get titanium. Okay, see this heat capacity. Like I said, there are 3 different kinds of machine blocks. I'm going to take this ladder down just so I'm not tempted to keep trying to walk up it. There are 3 different kinds of machine blocks, and the blast furnace could take any combination of them, and each kind has a different heat value that it increases to, and you need a certain heat capacity in order to do certain recipes. If we check the recipes here, you need a heat capacity of only 1,000. Only 1,000 to make a steel like that. 3,000 to make hot tungstenate steel. So like we couldn't do that right now. Even if I had the stuff to do it, I couldn't. You need better machine blocks. So I had to put the lava in there in order to be able to make titanium from titanium dust. You need a 1,500. I just barely have it. Okay, got those 2 titanium because I want to make, the ultimate goal of this is to make a Buildcraft quarry. Here we go. Now ordinarily, that's pretty expensive. Ordinarily this would just be a redstone, and this would just be a diamond drill. But GregTech had to go and change things. So diamond gear requires 4 diamonds, around a gold gear, which is gold around the iron gear, which we've seen before. Bunch of those. So what you need, normally you would need 11 diamonds. So it was already pretty expensive. But then GregTech made the diamond drill from Industrial Craft even more expensive. Now normally it requires diamonds. Greg clearly changed it to only require industrial diamonds. He also added the advanced electronic circuit and the titanium plates, which is what I had to do all that trouble for. And after all that, I'm not so sure if we would get a chance to use it this time, this episode. But everything is finally in place for next episode. Certainly. Let me just do a few more things. I'll be right back. Okay, you know what? I actually went through it so fast. We still have 5 minutes left of the episode. I think we actually still have time for me to actually show you how to use this. Awesome. I'm gonna need 2 more circuits to make into advanced circuits. Oh, now I'm gonna need a 3rd circuit, aren't I? To make the actual drill itself. Okay. Gonna need some steel plates. Normally these tools only require refined iron, but Greg had to make them more complicated. Let's get some tin. What am I missing? I have a battery and a circuit and steel plates, don't I? Battery, circuit, steel plates. Okay, interesting. Okay, now this is actually an industrial craft electric tool. Some potatoes in me. You charge it up in a bat box or an MFE. And it acts as both a shovel and a pick. So you can do things like that, like a shovel, and then you can also break stone like a pick. Really useful, and normally I would be using them, but these if it wasn't for the Tinker's Construct, I would definitely be using the drill. So it's really cool, but I'm just gonna go, and then the diamond drill is the same thing, but even faster. Plus the regular drill can't mine obsidian, the diamond drill can. Gotta get some glowstone and some lapis. Found a bunch of that today. Why do I not? Oh wow! I don't have enough redstone this time. Alrighty, got that. Now let's get those gears. We're gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 gears. Of course, I only have 6 pairs of planks. For them to be gold. And then 2 of these to be diamond. A lot of diamonds, even in vanilla buying Buildcraft. The quarry is expensive, but then Greg had to go and be like, nope, too easy. I think it's the damage there. I think that's what's causing it to not put it in automatically. Boom, diamond drill. And if that's true, it probably won't do it for this one either. Oh well. Yes! Alright, I have a quarry. One of the best automatic mining machines. So that's what we're going to do next episode, because I think we're probably out of time now. So, yeah, next episode, we are going to be mining automatically, and you'll see how totally freaking awesome the quarry is and how it was worth any expense. But, that's next episode. So, thanks for watching. I guess I'll see you later.